Mike Joseph standing by with an economics professor, David Stifel, but he is also the faculty athletic representative. Here's Mike.
Well, guys, thank you so much. It's so nice to be here with David. David, thanks for a couple minutes here at halftime.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Well, we always talk about double-doubles. You're a double-double kind of guy, being a professor of economics here at Lafayette for a long time, and then this NCAA faculty representative. Tell me a little bit about that. Tell me about your involvement and the role that you play with the NCAA.
Okay, so the faculty athletics representative, or the FAR, is a position that every university or college that competes in intercollegiate athletics has, and it's a presidential appointed position. So while I work closely with the athletics department, I'm independent of them. I'm a kind of a liaison between the athletics department and the faculty and the administration, and I report to the president. A couple of the responsibilities that I have include maintaining the academic integrity of the athletics department and ensuring the well-being of our student athletes. This is about the student athletes and their experiences here, right?
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
That sounds terrific. Some of the accomplishments maybe that you're proud of that you've got. You've only been in the position, I think, for a little over a year now.
Yeah.
But some of the accomplishments you might be proud of, and it is a big position, and we have so many kids here that are involved at that level.
Yeah. So the first year really has been a lot of learning. There's a lot going on here, but. First of all, just getting to know the student athletes and getting to know the coaches and working with them and appreciating everything that they do is one of the most important things, at least for me, right? It's a real pleasure being at a place like Lafayette and in the Patriot League in this position because we don't have to worry about some of the problems that you have at other colleges or universities, and we can focus on the well-being of student athletes and their academic experiences. So, for example, I was just chatting with Mick Statham, the women's soccer coach. And what were we talking about? We were talking about majors for the recruits who are coming in, and how well the women just did in the last semester in terms of grades. So we're thinking it might be the best on record for the team. And this is the sort of thing that I really enjoy. The other thing that I've been working on a bit has been with the faculty mentor program. So each of the teams in the department has a faculty mentor, and that's how I got my start. All right, I was initially the mentor for the women's softball team, and most recently for the women's soccer team. Yeah,
and that sounds fantastic. I mean, so you're so involved, but dealing with Lafayette students, that's got to be a pleasure as well. I mean, them coming to you, you going to them, that's got to be amazing just to deal with the student, like you said, that's got so many things going on. And again, we mentioned that 1 out of every really 4 students here is a Division I athlete, so they're the time management is huge for them, and having you has got to be big.
Right. Well, that's why I do this. Really, it's about the student athletes, and we say student athletes, right? They're students first, and they're athletes as well. And Sharita Freeman in her press conference talked about that as one of her main objectives in maintaining that the importance of the students athletes, and just looking at some of the women on the team out here, right? So Anna Tazinski, for example, is really super student, super person, engaged in many ways, and that's why we do this.
Now we're transitioning from Bruce McCutcheon leaving, and Sharita will be coming in. Right. Sharita Freeman, our new athletic director here. What kind of challenges does that bring you? And obviously it's just a matter of getting in touch with each other and kind of getting a feel for what she's looking for.
Right. Well, first of all, let me just say that Bruce has been great. He's a man
absolutely great,
for whom I have utmost respect, and I thank him for everything that he's done for me. Now, whenever you have a leadership change, there's going to be a real change in culture anyways, right? And so I look forward to this. She comes from institutions where she understands the Patriot League, right? Having worked at the Ivy League and at Dartmouth and at Penn, so she understands the Patriot League and understands the importance of the engagement between the department and the faculty. And so she has a number of ideas in terms of engaging faculty, and I look forward to working with her on that.
Well, knowing her and knowing you, it's going to be easy transition. Thank you for a couple minutes. We have a little other connection here. Both our daughters play for Moravian Academy, so we not only root for the Leopards, but we root for the Lions as well. Thank you, David.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it for a couple minutes. Back to you.
And now if we could just get some mentors for the announcers, so we'd be so happy.